We're live at the Bitcoin Miami conference with Cal from Polymath. Polymath's a huge security platform. I've been hearing about it for 8 to 10 months already. The hype's been built, and I'm really excited to see what you guys have in store. Could you explain a little bit about what Polymath's doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Polymath is a decentralized platform to make it easier for issuers to launch security tokens on the blockchain. Currently, security tokens are less than about 1/10 of 1% of the overall crypto market. We believe over time there's a lot of issuers from venture capital funds, private equity funds, real estate investment trusts, anything that's backed by a real asset that's looking to raise capital on the blockchain is someone that we could work with and basically be the on-ramp to them into the blockchain.
That's super exciting. I know with the growth in 2017, now 2018, there's been a lot more platforms coming out and people are looking at the regulations behind it, and like these security tokens seem like they're going to be a more predominant force coming this year. So at what stage is the Polymath blockchain in terms of the platform itself and then the other tokens that will eventually be listed on the Polymath blockchain?
Yeah, I mean, from a regulatory standpoint, we think that all of that is a tailwind. You're starting to see that in different jurisdictions. Regulators are starting to sharpen their pencils and really think about they're taking a holistic view, but increasingly you're seeing regulators come down on certain projects. In terms of our project ourselves, we are launched on testnet, and we're going to be launching on mainnet in production mode in the first half of this year. So, we're really focused on development. That's our top priority, and I think you'll be seeing updates from us in the near future on that.
It's very exciting. I know I've been hearing about it since last year. Has the project been in the works for a while now? Yeah,
the project is about a year old, which in crypto is it's like dog years almost.
Yeah.
But security tokens itself, most people aren't aware, is a relatively new concept. They're only about 9 months old.
Yeah.
So, which is one reason why we've not seen the mass adoption like utility tokens, which is the predominant majority of the crypto market. So, now that at this conference, compared to the last conference we were at 2 or 3 months ago, people are starting to understand security tokens better, and issuers are starting to become more aware of it, and we're really starting to see a better understanding and more uptake. So we're really excited, and I think the next 12 months will be really big for security tokens.
Awesome, I'd agree. So in terms of we know that there are differences and there's more regulation involved in these security tokens. How will it work with crypto exchanges? Will you still be able to list on a regular crypto exchange and people will still be able to buy it just as easily?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. Right now, most of the major exchanges that most people are aware of do not want to deal with security tokens because a security token is a security and it needs to be compliant with securities laws. So it adds another layer of complexity. That said, you have some really well-capitalized players with really big balance sheets, like T0, for example, that is the parent company's Overstock. They're launching a securities exchange in the U.S. There's about half a dozen other security token exchanges that are in the process of launching. And because, again, it's a relatively fresh new market, you're really starting to see people coalesce and a lot of developers that are now looking at this to build off of.
That's very exciting. So what is the next thing that we're going to see in the public eye for Polymath in the next month or two?
I think it's a great question. You're going to see us launch on mainnet in the first half of this year. And I think you're going to see more announcements of some of the issuers that we're working with, from publicly traded companies that most people would recognize to private companies that are looking for an alternative funding source. So our pipeline is really rich. Quite frankly, it keeps growing, and I think we're excited to announce some of the issuers that we're working with.
That's very exciting. And so if more people want to get involved with the project or just learn more or get involved in the social communities, is there active Slack development or is it on Telegram? How can people learn about it?
Yeah, we're really fortunate and feel really blessed because I think the community has really responded to our project. I think now we have the largest Telegram group. We've maxed out at 50,000 users, and I've just opened up a second Telegram group. So if you're interested and want to support the project, I would say we have a pretty active presence in Telegram, also on Twitter. And yeah, really look forward to engaging with the community.
Well, thank you, Cal, and all the best in 2018.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thank you.